about is a wonderful unit that is designed to clean a large area. We're talking about 1,000 square feet. Elizabeth Watts is our special guest from Shark, and she joins us now to talk to us about this incredible machine, the Shark 3-in-1 Air Purifier MAX with Hepa and Clean Sense IQ. And it also just happens to include a heater and a fan.
Yeah, it does.
How about that?
With purified air, whether you're heating, fanning, or just purifying.
Let me ask you this question.
Yes.
Would you go to the store and buy a beautiful steak and come home and cook it in a filthy, dirty skillet?
Oh, no.
Would you crack eggs in a dirty frying pan in the morning?
I would not do that.
Would you drink water that was visibly dirty?
I would not do that.
Then why are we so willing to breathe whatever air is in our home? The reason probably is because, hi Elizabeth Watts, good to see you.
Hi, good to be here.
It's good to have you home. The important thing is we can't see many times the quality of bad air unless you happen to walk into a room in the late afternoon sun where there's a sunbeam coming through the window and you see all this yuck floating in the air. We're breathing that yuck.
We are. And if you don't have a filter, a true HEPA filter, hi everyone, that traps the kind of particulates that this is, our lungs are actually doing the job of filtering.
Wow.
But we want our machines to do that. Now, this is a Shark. You see the name right there. You know Shark. We are leaders in the home and floor care industry. We have brought that technology, David, here to this incredible air filter system that also has a heat and a fan. We're going to talk about that, but I want to just talk about the brains of this whole thing. What sets it apart right here, this is the Clean Sense IQ. Notice it is telling us that it's 96% clean in here, okay? That's where our air is right now. Right, like otherwise how do we know how clean or dirty our air is? Now, I'm not going to spray this at you, David, but I'm going to go this way. This is a fine particle, okay? It's a hair product. So I'm going to just give a little spray back here, a little spray back here. That represents any sort of particulate that comes in. Notice what happened here. It went all the way to red. It is saying...
That's hairspray, I can smell it.
Yeah, I can smell it too. But you know what, David? This might be when you're frying onions and you get that smell in the air, or when you're brushing the cat.
Or it might be that nonstick cooking spray you use out of an aerosol can.
Exactly. It could be smoke. It could be dust and pollen that just blows into our home.
And look at this number, it's climbing. You know why?
Automatically.
Because the Shark is cleaning what you just sprayed.
Exactly. So what happens is it senses the air, then it ramps itself up. And by the way, I don't even hear this fan at all. It's on high speed right now. So super quiet. And yeah, that's how it's cleaning the air so quickly, because it automatically knows to ramp up that fan.
We're now up to 82% clean, 83, 84.
Yep, it'll go from red to yellow back to blue. So now we're in the blue zone. We know our air is clean. And David, that is how this is so different from other filters.
That was a tiny little bit of hairspray you sprayed.
Teeny little spritz, yeah. And think about that for your home. Right now, we are closed in with the heat on a lot of times. A lot of times we're cooking. We're going to be cooking coming up real soon. We're having a lot of people in the house.
3 weeks from today.
Oh my goodness.
It's Thanksgiving.
I need to get going on that.
3 weeks from today.
Yeah. You know, David, another thing this has, and we mentioned that, I'm just going to flip the switch on the side. So there's a little switch on the side that goes from air purification to fan or heater. It's just right there. Real simple. You just flip it like that. Now, I've actually removed, this is where your remote lives, by the way. Love this. Just pops right off. It's magnetic. There's your power button. Now, I'm going to put this on heat. So I'm just going to push the little heat button right here. Push that. And you notice automatically what happens here. Oh, it tells me the temperature that's in the room. It tells me what temperature I want. So let me just go ahead and pop that temperature up. Okay, there we go. All right, we're gonna go up. And there we go, now it's heating, okay? And this actually will allow you to set, okay, now it's on high. That's a thermostat, so that's gonna allow you to set the heat where you want it. I can also turn on oscillation right here, 60 degrees of oscillation, which will allow us to be able to have that heat spread throughout our home.
Well, I can feel the heat.
Can you feel it? Yep.
Totally feel it.
A couple other things here that are really cool. We've got a timer, up to 12 hours you can set this. Look at this, this is great for me. In my bedroom, I cannot have any light at night. That turns completely off.
But it's still working.
It's still working.
Heat is still blowing, and the purifier is still working.
Yep. Let's just have a look now. I mean, this is just starting, but I'm going to go ahead and turn on my little heat meter. Let's see how much heat we have here just right away. Let's see. Oh, it's already at 115, David. This will purify, heat, or cool an area of up to 1,000 square feet.
And the filter inside
Yes.
is a super duper Hepa filter.
Yes. In fact, if we step over there to our
Let's
little
do
smoke
it.
chamber, let's look at that filter. Because I'm telling you, this filter is so unique. I mean, look, first of all, ginormous, right? The more surface area, the more air can be cleaned.
And you want this filter to be dirty.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you're wondering, is this working, just take the filter out. And if it's yucky inside, it's doing its job.
So let's just turn on our little, so we got a smoke chamber.
Is there a unit in there?
You can't see it because there's so much smoke, but that smoke is some of the finest particle, David. So I'm gonna turn it on. Okay, I've just activated the unit inside there, and you're gonna see that so quickly.
Look at this.
It's already working, it's cleaning the air. And David, this is how you know it's a Shark. In order to clean the air, you've gotta move the air. Shark knows that from our vacuums, right? Lots of suction power there, lots of airflow here. So look at that, we're already down to 0% clean air, okay? 0% clean air, but it is working hard to now clean the air that was inside that center, and this is what it's using. Here's the filter. True Hepa filtration on the inside, David, we exceed Hepa standards. We are trapping 99.98% of the tiny particles down to 0.1 micron. That's microscopic. Plus, there's odor band built in this. There's all kinds of stuff built in this with a charcoal filter, so it's gonna help take care of the odors in your home as well. So that's how it works. It cleans the air. Oh, and by the way, this lasts up to a year, the filter, and it will tell you when it's time to change your filter.
When it needs to be
It's
cleaned
smart. It's
and
smart, I'm
changed,
telling you.
right?
Yeah.
This is an extraordinarily smart machine. It's also a really robust machine, cleaning and treating an area up to 1,000 square feet. Put this in your family room.
Yes.
Put this in the kitchen. Now, Elizabeth, I know you have kitty cats.
Yes, I do, too.
But if you have a person come visit your home and they can't see any cats and they walk in and they smell cat and they say, "My goodness, do you have cats?" Maybe.
Yeah.
And you're like, "My cats are upstairs in the bedroom. I didn't know you knew I had cats." And then what they're not telling you is that they smell them.
Yeah.
We become nose blind to these kind of things,
Yeah,
right?
we do.
The
at our
Shark is
homes.
designed to go after all of those
Yeah.
things, those impurities in the air, right?
And it's designed to live in our homes. So my great room, you guys have seen it. I've been doing a lot of broadcasting from there. And kitchen, great room kitchen, 650 square feet. This is up to 1,000 square feet. So this is for our large areas, and that's changing the air in your room 1 time an hour. So if you have a smaller space, it'll just change the air even faster for you. Exchanging the air, I should say, for the dirty air for the clean air. Again, the Clean Sense technology, this is where the brains of the whole operation are right here. It actually tells you what the percentage of clean air in your home. And it will ramp itself up automatically if it notices this to go down under a certain level.
And the color changes so you can see from across the room.
Let's do that. Should we do that again?
Yeah, let's do that again. This is some hairspray.
Just a little bit of hairspray, spray a little bit all around it. But this could be brushing the cats. I notice all that stuff going up into the air. Look at that, 2 little sprays of that aerosol hairspray. Took it all the way down. Whoa, is it still going? Okay, all right.
Now it's coming back up.
It's coming back up.
Because you know what? The Shark is doing its job.
Yes, it is. And it's smart, David. It knows when it needs to clean the air, and so it ramps the fan up a little bit. Still a very quiet fan. Still a mobile, portable machine. The whole thing only weighs about 18 pounds. It's about a foot wide, maybe a foot and a half, and about 3 feet tall.
Now, this is coming back up into the clean range. I'd love for you to grab your can and spritz again. We're going to keep a shot on the meter.
Okay. Here we go.
As well as you.
I'm going to go around a little bit. Oh, I did a few more sprays that time. But, you know, I just think this is incredible. Because think about everything you're going to be cooking over the Thanksgiving holidays. Not only the smells, because it has that odor control, but it also has that filtration.
Coming back up.
Yeah. You know what, David? One time I lit an incense in the other room. I didn't think about incense being like, particles in the air, but the thing went down to about 60. That's where it is right now.
Oh, heavens.
In the other room.
Now, you spray hairspray, cologne, non-stick cooking spray, anything that comes out of an aerosol can, this will react to and start cleaning. And immediately it goes down to the dirty level, and then it starts cleaning and filtering, and the number starts rising. When it gets back up, into the higher clean range, that beautiful ring turns back to blue. Blue is a good thing.
Blue is a good thing. I'm going to put the heat back on too, David, because now is a time of year when we're pulling out those space heaters, because you know you don't want to have to heat the whole house. Maybe
I do
you just,
the same thing.
Right? So you can set this for, let's say you want to put it for 2 hours to heat your bedroom before you go to bed. You can do that with the timer. Then you can put the heat on, and this is already, I've only had it going a few seconds. You can see down here that the heat's on, and I can feel the heat. Let's see what we're on. Ooh, we're up to 96 already, and we just started. So this will go all the way up. I've seen it at 160. See how it's climbing? And that's going to heat your room.
Oh my, 111 degrees.
Yeah, and it's not heating it. By the way, it's not just blowing around the dirty air. It's actually blowing around the clean air
it's
because it's purified heat. I just keep hitting the thing. Look at that, 158.
Oh, excuse me, almost 160.
It's very warm. It feels so good. And David, that's what we want. We want purified all the time. So whether it's a fan, it's a heater, or just having it be on purification mode, this will do that for you. From the leaders in the industry, Sharp, you know, we do good clean over here at Sharp.
We do very good clean, and home should be a place that is clean, and the air should be a clean and safe air for you and your family and your pets to breathe, right?
Your home is only as clean as your air is, to be true.
Exactly, and we all, no matter how good a housekeeper we are, end up with dirty air.
Yeah.
The EPA says that the indoor air pollution is much higher than outdoor air pollution, particularly in the winter months when we have all the doors and windows closed, right?
Right, and we've got that the heat pump working, and maybe you've got a fireplace. You know, I notice when I put the fire in our place in Tennessee that I start having a runny nose. Wonder what that's about.
I wonder what that's all about.
Yeah, so your Shark can help take care of all those different particulates, even the smallest ones down to 0.1 micron.
I love a wood-burning fire, but now I understand why my nose runs.
Yeah, you know.
All right, there you go.
The particles in the air.
This charcoal gray is exclusive to QVC. We also have it in a white, and this is going to be an important thing because every time you take that filter out and you see how dirty it's becoming, it's filtering what your lungs are not.
That's right.
And
it's
that's
doing the job for
very,
you.
very smart. Elizabeth Watts, good to see you.
Great to see you,
Good
David.
to have you home.
Nice to be here.
Thank you, Angel. Okay, now we're also going to remind you